Today I want to show you the ultimate Stratocaster guitar mod, and the reason I think it's the ultimate is because it has the buckethead mod, it has the Dave Gilmour mod. With the buckethead mod is the kill switch. The Dave Gilmour mod turns on the top pickup. That gives you access not just to top, middle, bottom, and the middle. It gives you access to all 7, I think, combinations. And finally it has the Brime, which is the phase reversal. And that gives you several options on having phase reversal, which gives it a really tinny sound. So these mods don't require any boring out, and I'm going to throw you the parts list up right now. For the parts list, we have a push-pull pot. You can get a 2-pack, that's what I got, and we have a kill switch. Now, as for the push-pull pot, that might go out. Whatever one you get should be fine. And as for the kill switch, I've tried a bunch of kill switches. They are all a bit crackly. There's always a little bit of crackling on the kill switch. The most important thing for a kill switch, don't worry if you have some clicks in it. What's important is every time you press it down, it turns on. Every time you lift up, it turns off. Buckethead uses a gigantic kill switch, and here. You don't need that. The reason Buckethead needs it is because he has gargantuan shack fingers, and so the bigger one's nice for him. For us, normal human beings, a kill switch that fits in here is perfectly fine. So the first thing I want to do is I'll pop up the diagram, get that out of the way first, and the diagram and the parts list should be all you need in order to make this amazing mod. I've had this Strat since 1985 and I'm always changing it, and I can't say this will be the last time I mod it, and it won't. But this is my favorite one so far, and I think it will be your favorite too. Let's go through all the sounds you can do. Yeah, let's try the clean channel first, then I'll put on some treble boost, and last I'll put on some distortion. So we have the up, then we have these two, we have a neck and middle, then we have just the middle, then we have that quacky sound, which is the bridge and the middle. And then we have just the bridge, which is very trebly. Alright, and now we'll get to the interesting things. If you want all 3 pickups, you go to number 4 position down here and pull this up. That will turn on this. These are already on. Now we have all 3 pickups turned on. Which gives you the hottest output you can get. And now if we want just the tele version, you go to the bottom, leave this up, and we have these two, the top and the neck and the bridge. So that's cool. Now let's do the phase reversal. Phase reversal will be very thin. So let's try the first phase reversal. Let's to the neck in the middle and reverse the phase. Pull this up. Now the phase is reversed. Sounds a million miles away. Brian may love this sound. He had to do some roll-off probably to make it acceptable. So the way he got this, I don't know why he likes it, but it is a very tinny sound. You got to work with your other settings. And so that's reversed here. Let's do a reverse here. This is reversed, middle, and bridge. That's a little bit better. Now let's put them all on. So let's go down to the number 4 position, pull this up, and this is one thing about phase reversal is it doesn't matter if, suppose you have these two going, if this is flipped in phase or if this is flipped in phase, they sound the same. So Brian May had all the combinations. He actually needed like half as many switches as he did because swapping these two doesn't matter. So I have 2 of them reversed, or 2 of them normal, 1 reversed. It doesn't matter if you have 1 reversed and 2 normal. All that matters is it's reversed. So now we have all 3 on, the middle one's reversed. Now let's do the buckethead. And for the buckethead switch, let's turn on some boost. So we got some boost on. Let's... So that's super fun. And now let's go back to some of the other switches. I'm going to put on the treble boost. Oh, for the buckethead, I had the phase reversal on. Let's turn that off and go all 3 pickups for the hottest one and go back to the... Let's go back to the buckethead switch one more time. They'll sound better now. So you can sit for hours playing with the kill switch. So now let's go back to phase reverse, and I'm going to add in a little bit of treble boost. So this is the top one. This is top 2. Just the middle. Bottom 2. And the bridge. And now let's do the telly style, which is the bottom and the top. Now that's the telly style, and now let's turn all 3 on. So that's the telly. That was all 3. Now we have telly style. And let's do a phase reverse with all three pickups. This one flipped with treble boost. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's the... There are so many options, so many tone flavors. Your pickups will sound different than mine. I've got these Fender noiseless, which probably going to swap out because I'm always changing it. I think you'll find this super fun to play because of the variety. Most of all, you get so many tones. And instead of buying a million guitars, you can have your Strat be your tone master guitar with this setup. It's amazing, and someday I'm going to make another wiring diagram that will be completely different. But for now, this is my favorite, and I think it's really fun. Let's do a quick one-over of the diagram. We have your pickups, your number 1 pickup, got the number 2 pickup, number 3 pickup, got the kill switch right there, and you have the 5-way selector. Notice I'm only using the left hand side of that, so you can cut off the right side. This is the volume pot, and connected to that is the push-pull pot. On the bottom is the turn on the top pickup. So those are physically connected, but they have different circuits. Make sure you wire it on the correct part so that when the switch is down, nothing happens. You want it to be pull up. Most of the time, have it operate in normal mode. So you want to have those two pulls activated, not the top two. And you have your crossing path. Make sure you come into the bottom there so that when the switch is down, nothing happens, and when you pull, it reverses that middle pickup. Don't forget on the tone to save your capacitor so you don't have to go buy a new one, and use whatever capacitor size you want. And all these hot wires end up in the same place, going to the jack output. And that's basically how everything works. It's actually quite simple comparatively, but it gives you such a variety of tone colors.